What's up, Savage Gang? And today we're gonna be making some fire churros. If you never made churros before, then I don't know what to tell you. This recipe gonna be fire, so let's get started. Alright guys, so y'all already know y'all gonna make some churros. We're gonna have to fry them things. So get you a nice and handy wok. Y'all see how seasoned it is, just like that. That is what you want. So we're gonna use some canola oil. I didn't measure it out because I didn't need to, but you can use vegetable oil, just a nice clean oil. Now we're gonna go with our butter. You already know we gotta pull out the Kerrygold. Count to 6 tablespoons, cut it aggressively, and we are going to use 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter like this. Cut it up into small pieces like that, horrendously, like it looking like some scraps or whatever. But we gonna get us a saucepan like that, put that in your pan, and next we gonna work on our wet ingredients. Get you a measuring cup, and we're gonna use half a cup of some water and half a cup of some milk. Yo, y'all see I've been drinking this milk. This is some vanilla milk that I found at the store. It's super delicious. If y'all got this at y'all store, if you live in Texas, and y'all should try it. But we gonna measure out half a cup of some milk, and you see I messed up, so we gonna redo it. Half a cup of milk and then half a cup of some water. Grab your saucepan, and we are gonna add that milk in with the butter in the pan, just like that. It's gonna be one pot. Now we're gonna take 1 teaspoon of some vanilla extract. Next we're gonna take 1 tablespoon of that sugar. Then I added 2 teaspoons of espresso powder. This is optional, you don't have to use it, but it's good in baking goods and it gives it a little coffee flavor. And if you like coffee, this is perfect for my coffee people. After you did all that, we are going to put this on our stove, and we're going to bring this to a boil. It should only take 10 minutes to bring up to a boil. Grab your favorite spatula, and we are going to mix this around. We don't want anything to be burning, so make sure you are continuously stirring this, because if you burn it,
this is not my fault. I told you what to do.
We're going to bring it up to a boil, take it straight off the heat, mix it around a little bit. All that foam on top is the espresso. Then I added 1 cup of some bread flour, but you can use all-purpose flour, doesn't matter. And we are going to mix it up until it looks like that, almost like a Play-Doh. Actually, it looks just like a Play-Doh. Now, grab 2 eggs, try to juggle. Even though you have 2 eggs, drop one perfectly, just like that, cracked. And we are going to fold that in with a spatula. Yeah, why am I using a spatula? Get rid of your spatula and use an electric mixer. But why am I mixing in a saucepan? Get rid of your saucepan that was causing too much mess and splatter, and get a bigger bowl. Mix all that up and add your second egg and mix it up like you did the first time until it is runny and wet looking, just like that. Now it's time to work on our piping. Not that piping or the other forms of piping, but this.
Relax.
A piping bag. So get you a piping bag, and I got some weird piping bags, and get you a nice tip to go with your piping bag. And this tip is not like your average tip. This tip is small and used for cupcakes. If you want a bigger churro, use a bigger tip. If you want some churro fries like I did, use the tip I have. Also, buy the right piping bags. I bought these at like 1 in the morning and I was super tired. The tips on the bag are not compatible anyway, so I had to cut them and adjust them by size. After you get the right piping bags and tips, I feel like every episode I'm messing up somehow. Put your piping bag into a cup, and this is gonna make it way easier to transfer all that sticky churro batter into the piping bag. But I feel like people already know this, so I didn't really have to tell you. But if you didn't know, then this is how you should be doing it. Make sure to remove all the air bubbles, so when you start piping, you don't get any gaps. So after we do that, there is our churro in our piping bag. I am very precise. You can put it straight into the oil and it'll be straight fine, but I had to freeze these because it's 3 in the morning. What do I look like eating churros by myself? Like 40 of them. It's the next day. We got our oil hot, and we have our oil at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we have our churros straight from the freezer, and you can dump them straight in. So I don't really have a cook time. I cook them until they are golden brown, which is around 90 seconds. But times may vary because the temperature can drop, but it's all up to you. Make sure you take them out when they are sexy and golden brown, just like that. That is perfect. I just love a good churro, but with every good churro comes sugar, spice, aka cinnamon, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little churros. After you cook your churros, set them down on a wire rack and let them cool down for a little bit, but not too long, probably like 30 seconds, because now we're gonna grab our cinnamon sugar combo, dump that in, give them a good toss, but please don't burn your little fingers because it's hot. But oh my gosh, look at them churros, bro. Churros are so bomb. People in my house, yes, I'm calling y'all out, they don't care for them, but I have a deep love for these things. When I first tried them in California, like way back in 2014, I fell in love with these churros that years later I tried to make some. I made these like 5 times and they turned out wrong. These turned out amazing. Added some gelato ice cream because you already know we got to get the Madagascar vanilla bean. Add some strawberries, add a little bit of caramel on top. You can do some dulce de leche, but I ain't doing all that. And look at that. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, and you already know that's how our churros should be. Try to dip in your ice cream, fail miserably, then take some ice cream, your strawberry, and oh, I don't gotta say anymore. Y'all already know. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all leave a like, comment down below, and y'all better be making these or I will come to your house and find you. If you do not make these churros and you just missing out, or you, I don't know, maybe you're on a diet, I don't know, but I don't care. I love y'all and I'm out.